All right, guys, I'm gonna teach you the keys to hit the ball like a long driver every single time. All right, guys, so I have had the great fortune in my career to work with some really long hitters. Okay? I've worked with some of the best. I've worked with Alex Phillips, who's one of the best women's long drivers in the world. I've seen several others that competed in national competitions for long drive. And I'm gonna give you some of the secrets that I've learned from working with these players throughout the years and tips of my own that are gonna help you in your own golf swing try and hit the golf ball farther. But first, if you don't mind, can you hit that like button down below, hit subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and leave a comment with any questions you have about the golf swing. I will try and answer those in an upcoming video. So with long drivers, one of the things you really notice is there is a lot of fluidity to their movement. They are being athletic when they hit a golf ball. When they set up, you'll notice that there are a lot of moving parts. They are not getting into the golf ball just sitting here stable and still for a long time over it. They are moving. They are working their pressure. They are feeling loose. They are preparing for a good athletic motion. Now, if you can get in here, I'm not saying you have to be long driver where you're really taking big steps. But if you take that towards your own game and you get into a position where there is movement at some point in your setup and before you pull the club back, that's going to make the transition into the backswing easier. Now, if you look at some of the best players in the world, DJ, Rory, Wolf, you'll notice that they all have trigger moves when they start their downswing. They all have triggers that help them move their pressure. A lot of long drivers are sitting there. You can look at Bryson. They're pushing into the ground. They push in and push out. Now that's their move. And you'll notice a lot of them have their body moving before the club even starts back. It will be turn and drag, turn and drag. That's one of the major keys that you see with a lot of the longest hitters in the world. Now, a really good cue, if you're trying to create speed, is you want the faster backswing. You don't want that nice slow move. You want speed. That's gonna bring around two major factors. That's gonna help you create transition speed, plus it's going to really help you complete and get a full load and turn in the backswing. One of the major concentrations I've always had with my players when we've worked on creating more speed to compete with the longest hitters in the world is getting your body into a position where it fully loads at the top of the backswing. If you're not getting a full load, all your sequencing is gonna be off. Now, you'll notice that a lot of players get in here and really jerk that club off the golf ball. That is what they're trying to achieve. Create a lot of momentum going back, get the full turn, and then put the momentum into the downswing through the strike in order to be able to hit the golf ball a long way. One of the big keys that I want my players to do if they're trying to create speed in the downswing is I call it learning to fire. So every element in your body is really firing and able to create speed. So when we get up to the top of the backswing, I want my players to feel as though the final piece of club set is happening at the same time as we are firing down into the ground, right? So I want all my players from the top to feel like they are going to really grip hard into the ground. That's the first move in your transition. So you are firing into the ground, gripping as hard as you possibly can. From there, you are going to feel, as you keep turning, that you start firing the lead side of the pelvis up and out of the ground, pushing it back, right? Your foot is exploding out of the ground. After you get that lead side fire, you're going to fire the trail side up. Now, the final piece that is going to fire through impact to create the speed that you want is your hands and arms. I want all my players getting in here, boom, pushing up, launching their arms and their hands towards the target. That's how you really, truly fire everything at the golf ball if you're trying to create the speed that the long drivers have. All right, guys, so I hope these tips can be applied to your game to create more speed. Remember, every golfer that wants to hit the ball far has to be an athlete. Stay moving. Don't get static over the golf ball. Learn how to transition with more speed in your backswing. If you can get a trigger that's gonna help you get the club back and move it as quickly as possible, you're gonna learn how to get more speed. Now, learn how to fire everything into impact. Get your body firing, get your hands firing. Once you get that movement through impact, you are going to truly create more speed, hit the ball farther, and be a lot happier golfer when you have more wedges into the green. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Hey guys, if you like this video, please like and comment. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Thanks a lot, you guys.